Hey, this is Darren at Fantasy Racing Cheat Sheet, heading into the 2011 NASCAR season, and I wanted to give you a quick rundown on one of the key features for subscribers to the site this year. I got a few more things up my sleeve that just hoping to get rolled out here before the start of the season. But one of the key features is custom driver groups, and I wanted to show you how that worked. Once you're a subscriber to the site and you sign in, brings you to your dashboard, and the dashboard right now has got a lot of junk on it. But over here on the right hand side, there's a link to create custom groups. And what custom groups would be groups of driver groups. If you're playing a driver group game where you got A, B, C, D, whatever drivers in your groups. I got a couple of them here. I'm going to take you through. I want to create a new custom group here, so I'm going to click Create Custom Group. And I'm going to name the group, and we're just going to call this Demo Group. And I'm going to select my A. This is my A section. So these would be my A drivers, and I'd consult my list for the game that I'm playing. Let's just say that I see that Carl Edwards, Clint Boyer, let's say Denny Hamlin, Greg Biffle, Jeff Gordon, and Jimmy Johnson are all the A drivers that are in the group that I'm playing, with some of my buddies. My B group drivers, I'm going to click that. It's going to come over to the B group drivers, and let's just say that my B group drivers are, let's say Junior and Reagan and Rudiman. Let's get Jeff Burton, Joey Logano, and Kevin Harvick are my B drivers. My C group, I'm going to consult my sheet that I have for this custom group, that game that I'm playing, and I see my C group. We got, let's just say, Allmendinger, Vickers, Keselowski. Let's go down here and see who we got at the bottom. Let's say Sam Hornish Jr., Ryan Newman, and Regan Smith. Particular group, let's just say it has 4 groups, A through D. So I'm going to select my D drivers. Again, consult my list for the game I'm playing, and let's just say I don't remember who I've picked. So let's just pick a variety of people here. These are the drivers left on my game for that D group. So I've named my group, Demo Group. I've selected the 4 groups in this case. Put my custom drivers in. I'm going to click Create Group. And so now what that does here is I have a new group in my dashboard that's called Demo Group. And what that does is if I go over to any of the stats, let's just say I wanted to look at, let's just say driver momentum. On the driver momentum page here, this is where you can select, it comes up 3 races, but let's just say I wanted to look at the driver momentum over the last 8 races. So what this is going to do is show me the big long table rating from 1. Jimmy Johnson had the most momentum over 8 races, all the way down to number 56. And when you're playing a group game, if you're trying to pick which driver you want in a particular group, it's real hard to go through here and remember, okay, this driver is with this group, this driver is with that group, especially if you go ahead and you start reordering columns. Let's say it's sorted right now on total points, but let's just say I want to do on average start. So now 5, 12, 8, I've reordered all these guys, and once again I'm looking for my my particular 6 drivers in my group A, and I got to sort through all this. So what the custom group does is subscribers are going to have up here on the stats page is select custom grouping. So I'll just go down here to my demo group, and what that's going to do is reorder those tables. You can see this is my demo group. It's still momentum over the last 8 races, but now I've got my A group all nice and ordered there. I got my B group, my C group, and my D group. So now I've got all the drivers exactly in the groups, and so it makes it a lot easier. I'm trying to pick between one of these 6 drivers, and I can look at the stat. I can reorder any different way that I want, and it's all just my A group drivers. You can have as many groups as you want when you're a subscriber. This is one called Melinda's Boys. Here's another one I've created already called Office League. And it's going to just change those drivers up according to those groups. All subscribers will have the Yahoo groups in there. As soon as we find out who the Yahoo groups are for 2011, I'll put those in. And then if you wanted to, you can always just, got to fix that. Go back to your all driver group. And so what you can do on any of these statistics, you got the same thing. You want to look at loop data by driver, select your races, click submit, go in here. I want to get back to my demo group, and boom, there I have it. Hope this is a great feature. I hope this is a really key thing that will help a lot of people. I think it's awesome. Some of the people I've talked to, over last year, really liked the Yahoo groupings that we did, and I thought that this just gave you complete control.